Welcome to Clixed Off, brought to you by Lucky Dice Games in Huntsville, Alabama. Check them out at luckydicegames.net. Want to support the show? Check out our Patreon. $5 and above gets you access to our Patreon exclusive Discord. Check out all the tiers and benefits to help improve your Heroclix skill at patreon.com/ClixedOff. Now for your hosts, Daniel Powell, Jason Alvey, and Alex Coos.
Hey everybody, welcome to Sudden Death, the fun, whimsical, sometimes educational podcast of Clixed Off. I'm your host Sam Powell, and joining me are two of my good friends, teammates, and those who know way more Heroclix knowledge than I do, Mr. TJ Wheeler.
Hey guys.
And Mr. Nick Ballou.
Hey.
All right. Hey guys, I just want to say that we did not have a 6-month lull between podcasts. So, go us.
Progress.
That's progress. That's something. Yeah, we wanted to kind of record. We had some events that happened recently. We wanted to get on here and kind of talk results, kind of talk about what we've seen, what we played against. Obviously TJ did not get to go play. He had a big birthday. So happy birthday, TJ.
Thank you.
Had to go.
I did get to see the Browns play, though. That was fun.
Did they win?
No, they're the Browns.
But you did get to see, is it Shandor Sanders?
Shador's first game.
Yeah, and he's now the starter. So, you kind of saw history made there, right?
I kind of thought that we'd seen an entire career in one game, the way he played.
Oh, okay, well.
You did. Don't worry.
No.
Trash.
But yeah, so we got to go play some Clix, Nick. So that was kind of a fun thing. We're gonna let TJ kind of start us off. There was a big event in Texas, so TJ, you take the mic.
Yeah, so we had a Champions Click event at the Sci-Fi Factory down in Texas, and these teams are wild. But congrats to Jacob Pratt for winning this one. And obviously, I think I need to go to Texas. A lot of the people I really enjoy playing the game with are in this group of people that are attending these events. But Jacob's team was surprising to me, I guess. I didn't see this piece coming. Flash Raptor with the avatar of Animal Man on an Avengers, I guess, past Avengers team. So that caught me off guard. When I see Avengers team, click on it and it's Flash Raptor, Zala, Reverse Flash, Harley Quinn, Predagaton. Oh, and there's Captain America. That's why we would be Avengers.
Yeah, I saw a Flash Raptor at our event. We had a Wondertron, or the Wonder Woman dinosaur.
Oh yeah, that
Wondertron.
one's good too.
Yeah, that was played. And I was like, hello.
Yeah, but we talked about Flash Raptor for a year, and I never saw it at all. It's winning events now, so that's good to see.
It's good.
It's really good, and that's a really good team. There's just so much damage output and stat bumping. God, that's good.
How many players did they have in Texas?
They did have 23 players. And so I'll go ahead and finish out our top 8 here. We had Matt Donham playing the Doom team, Brandon Ortega in third with X-Men, Dustin Cedars with Beetlejuice, it's 30. Our friend Mike Eskew with the Rogue. I'm guessing that is the new Prime Rogue, yes. Derek Lair with another X-Men team. Seth King in 7th with a Captain America team. It's the Coliseum cap and the spot and that kill box mechanic they like to do. And then rounding out the top 8 was Micah Love with the Spirit of Vengeance.
Yeah, so, we got to talk to Micah a little bit in the truck ride. He kind of called and was like, hey, what do I need to know about Spirit of Vengeance? So, Yeah.
All in all, nothing really surprising in the top 8 there, except for like when I clicked that and saw the Flash Raptor, and that was the winner.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, I mean, that's why I put hashtag mess of a meta, because, like, I know when we were talking, like, you know, with Jason, them came over and we're practicing, and it's like, what do we practice against? You know, like, we talk different pieces and how do you deal with Prime Rogue, how do you deal with Prime Cable, but it was like, are we just missing something? Like, but it was kind of like, I guess we're just gonna go in the dark here and see what sticks, you know?
Right.
So,
also, I guess this is a fun little thing I didn't see earlier when I was looking at this, was Derek Lair's team was actually only 2 non-bystanders. The 100-point Ellie Iceman with the Destroyer armor, and then the Rogue Prime at 100. So you get the +1 to all stats from your Iceman trait.
huh. That's good.
And then, you know, the bystanders are the Philovel, Double Copycat, Kanto, 10, and the Phoenix. So that's fun, and that's freaking good with that Rogue having +1 stats.
Mm-hmm.
And a longsword. Like, that's just awesome.
Absolutely. So yeah, it was good. Seemed like a good turnout in Texas. They always have a good turnout at their events down there. I would love to travel down there and play in one of their big events. They prize out good. It seems like they always have a good turnout. Of course, I like playing with a bunch of those guys. It's just a different dynamic down in Texas.
All right. So goal for 2026, road trip to Texas.
Road trip to Texas. We just got to hit that lottery, you know?
That's it.
I'm trying.
Come on, Nick.
Same.
We need you to, like, become, like, an executive chef of, like, something super fancy. Get on Food Network. Make a ton of money.
Oh, there's no money there.
No, go on, like, Food Network Tournament of Champions and win it all for us.
Maybe.
Can you do that?
I could try.
Okay. Let's try that for 2026.
Yeah. New goal.
All right. Well, yeah. So TJ didn't get to go play. So that's why he kind of reported Texas. But Nick got to go play in Alabama. And so I want to preface this conversation that I already told Nick that he has to be happy about this. And I know that the day didn't turn out that he wanted to for Nick, but I'm really proud of Nick because he played the piece he wanted to play, and that's awesome. Like that's what makes the game cool in my sense, like in my world.
Yeah, it was fun. I wish I would have played it well as opposed to just playing it, but
I honestly think, Nick, you just hit the matchup. You know, you hit the matchup that was just like, oh, this is a counter. You know.
yeah. I mean, it felt like that all day, but still, dice game. I missed so much.
Well, it is a dice game.
Yep.
So where did you play? How many players? And what did you play?
So where we played in Birmingham, Alabama. We played at Gear Gaming, which is Wes Summers' local store. He's who put on the event. I think our turnout was 21 players. So it wasn't too bad. Excuse me. And then for what I ended up playing, it was kind of hodgepodge, but I don't know. Fun, but not quite competitive enough, I don't think. So I ran Lobo Prime with Animal Man. Was kind of the vibe of the team. Chase Nightcrawler, which is what I wanted to play, with Chimelian Flutes. Play at home? Not play at home. The 400 kit, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Degaton, Animal Man, Dora Milaje with Ring of TK. Kind of a standard, I guess, for that Lobo team now.
Yeah.
Minus the Nightcrawler. But yeah, no, I didn't make cut at that event, so my day was cut short, I guess. But again, overall, good turnout, more than I anticipated. We had the majority of the Gulf Coast guys show up, which was cool.
Yeah.
It's always great seeing them.
Mm-hmm.
And when they show up, they always have a bunch of them, so they show up to play, which is fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, for me, overall, not much to report on my games. None of them went my way. They were all tough matchups for what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
And dice were horrible, so.
I have to say, though, Lobo Prime is pretty dang good.
Against some things.
I mean, I played against it, and I was like, okay, like, now granted, back in my day, I used to study Clix and know what, if I sat across from me, I was like, okay, I know what that piece is going to do. I had no idea what Lobo Prime was going to do. Played against Jalen, I was like, I killed Lobo, and I'm like, okay, I KO'd him. And he's like, well, he comes back. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he technically doesn't die until game's over.
And I'm thinking, like, why am I even dealing with this dude now? So, but he attacks hard, so you have to keep an eye on him. Because if you don't, he's coming at you with, 4 damage and crazy stats.
Yeah, no, he's sneaky strong. I mean, I think I had the majority of my damage output with Lobo. Mm-hmm. He just kind of got left alone until the end, I think, in most of my games. So he just kind of popped shots off, running like a 12, 13 for 4.
Yeah.
So that was kind of fun.
So, I mean, if you didn't at least acknowledge him, you were getting him with 4 damage. And
correct.
Yeah.
I mean, it's synergy-wise, I think it's the most cohesive team I've played, maybe ever.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes sense. Everything works together, relies on other things, etc. But it just didn't pan out for me that day.
Yeah.
Super fun, though.
I really like this team.
See, I thought I was going to.
What were they killing? Were they just killing the Animal Man?
To be honest, I've only ever heard good things about Animal Man main force. He was my least favorite part of that team. I just felt like he really didn't get a chance to do much. And if he's focused, which was a lot of the time, first or second, I mean, he really does die quick.
Mm-hmm.
He never really got to do much for me other than just be on the board until he died. Same with Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler was most people's focus, and he kind of has to go aggressive. I mean, it's what he does. And I didn't land his special ability once all day. The multiple attacks.
Yeah.
All of my openers were missed or rolled out of, so he never once got to do his hit attack, times 3.
Doesn't that just
which was kind of a bummer.
Doesn't that just feel bad when you've placed really well and you go up there for your alpha and they're like shape change and they're like that's
or
I mean,
hitting us senses.
Oh yes. That happened to me and I was like, oh.
See, and the thing that was irritating for me, personally, was the fact that so all 3 of my games, an opponent had the Avengers TA, and I had JLA. So every alpha I had plus 2 to attack for my whole team.
Oh my gosh!
And still just irrelevant.
Oh.
10 precision strike.
So everyone's, yeah.
Oh.
And everyone's, it just not one thing went my way. It was consistent, just jabs all 3 games.
Yeah.
But still, I still had a fun time playing it for the most part.
You got to go out and play Heroclix.
It's true, and that's the most important part.
And I think we can all say going forward, there's a lot of events coming up.
Oh yeah,
we've got.
And I got it out of my system, so it's not something I can play in the future. It just doesn't compete with what's being played right now.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It's a back pocket thing. It could be fun in silver.
It could be.
I think Lobo is a blast.
Don't sleep on Lobo. I'm telling you.
No,
Lobo...
I think I would play him again. I just don't think he doesn't work right now for that kind of build. I guess his shtick doesn't work right now for me, but
yeah, Lobo is definitely one you want to keep kind of forefront on your list there after playing against him, I was like, whoa. This is wild.
Yeah. Him with Animal Man is a great 80 points.
Yeah. Absolutely. Anything that surprised you? Like, who won? What won that event? Do you know?
I do. My first match of the day was against Josh Shields, and he's who ended up winning the event.
Okay.
He caught me off guard a little bit. I haven't seen. He played the starter set Thor, right?
Okay, that's cool.
And I forgot that piece existed, to be honest. And the one thing my team was not a fan of was Pulse Wave. Rollouts don't matter for Pulse Wave. But so he played Prime Rogue with that Thor. Then he ran kind of the same makeup as my team on the back half. The 400 kit Spider-Man with Mjolnir. He had Legacy Panther, Bigoton, Copycat, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Rogue's just insane. Like she's I don't think broken's the right word. Just very good at what she does.
She's
there's something.
She's adaptable. Like the piece.
Correct.
She can adapt to any match she plays against.
Yeah, it's a good piece. There's nothing bad about it that I mean, I got whooped by it pretty hard, so
I did too, Nick.
I mean, I think a lot of people did, to be fair. So.
Well, I'm really proud of you, Nick. I'm really glad that you got to go play Nightcrawler. I know that you really love Nightcrawler. Don't give up on him. I mean, there might be something coming out that's gonna help him out.
He'll get there someday.
Nick, I'm looking at the list of people attending this event, and like, this is a really good event. Like, this is top tier.
No, there were a lot of good players at the events. But yeah, no, I think that was the hardest match I think I had for the day. By way of just getting outplayed. Josh is always, me and him have a count going between us who wins what. So he's now up a win over me. So that's kind of at least he won the event. Had he have lost, I would have been really mad at him. But
well, yeah, you can at least say I lost in the winner. So,
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, for interesting teams, it was kind of, there was a lot of rogue. Jason Calfee played Tentpole Destroyer Prime, which I know he likes that figure, so that was cool. Corey Long, who's, again, from the Gulf Coast team, he played, I think, my favorite team. Just by way of, like, fun. He played the Prime Panther with Chase Cap, Chase Hal Jordan, Space Ghost, and Degaton. And I think he did pretty well. He finished top 8.
That's awesome.
That's solid.
4th, I think. Yeah, and just seeing Space Ghost played was nice, and I think that Chase Hal Jordan's kind of cool. So that was nice to see someone playing it and doing well with it.
Absolutely. And I just have to give a shout out to Nick. Nick, I needed some pieces for my team. And I was like, hey, anybody have like a Ring of TK in this map? And Nick's like, yeah, sends it right to me. And then he's like, oh crap, I can't get that for my tournament. So
it's okay. I figured it out. I changed most things off that team.
I was like, Nick, I can
mail
it back to you.
No.
So you bought another Ring of TK? Did you find one?
No, I borrowed one from Wes Summers, whom I still owe. I actually took it with me by accident.
Yeah, I still have your stuff. I'll get it mailed out. And I promise, like, I won't do what you did to me. I won't mail 2 packages. I'll just mail 1. So
hey, that was a rough day.
Yeah, Nick.
I did that to you and somebody else, for the record.
And Nick was like, I mailed out your stuff. And I was like, cool, man, thanks. Awesome. And then he's like, I don't know, like a few hours later, you're like, I forgot to mail the cards. I'm like, well, that's kind of important. So
yeah, it was. They ended up underneath the 2 boxes I was mailing out. So yours and the thing I sold cards got left behind.
It's all good.
But
I'm just appreciative of you guys helping support, because I mean, it's hard to get some of these pieces now too of. I mean,
It is.
Yeah.
yeah. I told Dan, I was like, we're gonna have to get another ring of TK if I'm gonna play in the same event as you, because I mean, hopefully in the next event we're gonna have all of us together. So there's gonna be really nobody to borrow from.
That's true.
But anyway, so I got to go play at Red, White, and Clix in Lafayette, Indiana. Russ Robertson does this fundraising. It's all for charity for veterans, and it was an awesome time. We had a huge turnout. There were 63 players in the modern event on Saturday. And that doesn't include, I would say, maybe 20 players that were playing BRs and stuff in the other side of the room. So it was just amazing to see a great turnout. Like I was talking to TJ earlier, I didn't know half of the room. It was a lot of new players and just newer players to the competitive scene. So it was really a lot of fun. I got to see a lot of people who haven't seen in a while and got to talk to them. And overall had a good time. I did go 3-2. They did 5 rounds, top 16. I placed 21st. But this is how crazy it was. So I got 21st and they cut the top 16. I miscut by 85 points.
Oh.
So
That's close.
That tells you how close it was. Like 16th and 17th were actually tied in points. So I think the whole system did their little algorithm, whatever. That's kind of how close it was. I mean, I went 3-0. Then I faced this, really, really tough player named Daniel. He proceeded to kick my butt. So, and then I played Ken Small my last round, and I was like, all right, he's playing Prime Rogue. Like, this is going to be an uphill battle. And I have to say, like, Ken Small always plays something that you're just like, he plays like the wonky stuff. I mean, have either of you guys played against Ken Small?
A few times. It's always a thing that, like, for me, it's we played like Worlds last year, I want to say, and I forget what it was, but like I remember being like, man, I wish I had the stones to play that.
Yeah,
because I would love to, but like it's almost there, and you appreciate it.
Yeah.
And then he sits down across, you from the map, and he has it on his build.
I mean,
because what did he play? Maneater Lad on this team, I think.
Yes. And
yeah.
I mean, like, we had a great game. Like, this was the game that, like, I came up, like, he did his little trick with Matter Eater Lad.
Yep.
So that was something that I was like, okay. But I recouped from it. I would say I recouped from it. But I went up, Guy was doing her mind control. And I was like, okay, this is where I'm going to be able to, like, maybe knock down Rogue a little bit. And he hit a 6 on senses.
Yep.
Like, he needed a 6 and hit it. And I was like, and from then on, it was downhill. Like, he just wiped me. I was like, okay, well, and that's why I say I think Rogue is very, like, adaptable to any match. Like, she can kind of be a defensive shell. She can be the offensive piece. She can kind of be a support piece if she needs to be. Because honestly, the Jubilee on his team did like a majority of the work. So
I love that he played that figure.
Yeah, that was just gross. But Brody Bobladek, he won the whole event with Captain America and the Spot. So that was really cool to see, like, the Spots coming back. I did not expect that at all. I know him and Nate played him. Of course, he had the big Sinestro on his team. There was just a lot of crazy things that were going on during the day. My first match, and I have to say this is what caught me most off guard. So my first match, I'm really bad with names. I can't remember his name, but it was a young guy, and you could tell he was kind of nervous. And I was like, man, this isn't Worlds. Like, let's just have fun. He was playing the Mysterio Sandman combo, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the frick this does, but we'll see. I mean, I quickly learned that. Like, I was like, I'm going to die to freaking poison. I'm going to die to freaking poison. This is how I'm going to lose this game. Until I got smart. It was like, oh, hey, I had this, piece on my sideline named Beetlejuice. I mean, once I brought out Beetlejuice, I was like, okay, now he can't do his poison. But whew, that was rough. Like, when I first had a cross, I was like, okay. Like, I was a little confident. I was like, okay, like, I think I got this. Like, was going first. I'm going to get first alpha. Like, okay. But then I was like, all right, well, now I'm just getting poisoned to death. And of course, SOV does not like poison. Like, the characters that SOV pop out do not like poison. So,
especially when you can't reduce it, right?
Yeah, especially when you can't reduce it. I was like, what is happening? But that was really cool to see, and like that there was a lot of good combos coming out of things that we did not expect. I mean, obviously we expected, the SOV, the Colosseum stuff. It was always in the back of my mind. Prime Rogue. And I have to say, for me, the piece that I expected to be played and was not played was Prime Cable. And I don't really know why it wasn't. But
I saw the one at my event, and that was it, I think. So I agree with you.
I was kind of
surprised there aren't more.
We practiced against it. Jason was playing it. I was like, this is a great piece, because he was playing with Space Batman, and it was one of those, like, you had to kind of pick your poison. Like, you have to either go after Cable, because he's going to running shot pulse wave you and then do knockback and do an insane amount of damage, or you're going to have to deal with Batman, because if you don't deal with Batman, he's calling out a big green torch. So I just expected that combo, and we just didn't see it. Jalen did play Space Batman, and I have to say on record that I did beat Jalen. It was great. It was a great feeling. And Jalen, if you're listening to this, you know what you did, and I'm still going to remember that. And next time we play, I'm going to make sure I always remind you what happened. So, but yeah, I mean, great turnout. It was, shout out to Emma. Emma got 16th, but she got top 16th. It was great. I mean, it was such a stacked tournament too. I mean, when you looked in the room, you're like, wow, there's a lot of great players in here. And
Kenny Minks.
And Kenny Minks. Yeah, Kenny Minks was in there. He's always a hoot, man.
He is.
So, we did not go back for the Sunday event. Of course, we had Theo with us, and he had a great time. And I also just want to make a plug. If you were there and you interacted with Theo, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. He had a blast. He loves talking Heroclix now, and he's really opening up to people. And everybody was so, so nice to Theo. And I just want to say thank you. And thank you for kind of opening up your arms and kind of bringing him into the community. So he had a blast. So Jeremy Stallings went with us. He also played SOV. He played the Daniel version. He went 2 and 3. He was really happy. Jeremy had 0 practice. So, which that's kind of on him. But we did not go to the Sunday event, which was like the team sealed. And it was one of those, we had a long conversation about it. I played 1 BR after not making cut, because Theo wanted to play a BR, and I was like, all right, buddy, I'll play a BR of this X-Men 97. And I tell you what, I was like, if this is the set that I have to play in Team Sealed, like, no, absolutely not.
You didn't want a whole brick of that?
No, it was, I mean, if you pulled a Prime Rogue or a Prime Emma or a, Chase Bastion, maybe like you were going to have a good day, but I was like, and of course, some of the players like, this was a great set to play for Sealed. I'm like, it was rough. I was like, this, I just wasn't feeling it. So we decided to come on home. But next year we'll maybe have a better set to play Team Sealed. I mean, and it also comes down to, I think, when you do Team Sealed, you're doing one brick. It was going to be $70 a person. And if you don't pull well, I mean, the super rares and stuff were already down to cheap price. So, like, there's nothing really we needed.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't like a Worlds where you're getting the brick pretty early.
Yeah. I mean, stuff was
Well,
already
this year it was
kind of,
Worlds, yeah.
I mean, you really kind of hope, like, to pull a Cable Prime, a Prime Rogue, maybe one of the good chases to maybe make some of your money back.
Just to get 4 primes out of this brick and 2 chases, and then I get half my money back.
Get half my money back. So, but nothing against the event. The event was great. I know they raised quite a bit of money for the veterans. So kudos to Wes and that whole crew up there that did that. I recommend the TJ. I don't care if it's on your birthday next year. You gotta go. And Nick, you're going to come up too. We're just going to make it a big Clixed Off thing, and we're all going to go.
I would like to. I have not been to one yet, so.
Had I not got the Browns tickets for my birthday, I had already planned on being there this year.
Okay, we'll give you that. But
you should have fun on your birthday, not be subject to a Browns game.
Yes, exactly. That's true.
Hey, but we're the Cleveland Browns.
I mean, if you want to suffer through your birthday, that's on you.
I mean, you could have probably been given those tickets for free if you like.
We were talking about it they set a record for the cheapest ticket ever sold in an NFL game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we paid like $65 for our tickets, and then morning of the game, they were $6.
Oh my gosh! Oh
yeah,
we have the Titans here in Nashville, and they're not doing so hot. And we were looking at getting tickets next month, and their tickets, as of now, are like $40.
Just wait till day of, dude.
That's the plan.
It's $6.
Less than a beer.
We're gonna see Nick on like TV, and he's gonna be like, "I paid $2 for this ticket."
This front row ticket cost me $3.
$3, and I'm on the TV.
Hey, I would go watch a Titans game. Nashville's only 2 hours from me.
Yeah, I know Alex goes to games as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to go when the Colts play because that's when I want to.
Fun.
Get another outing.
Yeah, of course. The 1 year that I was like, hey, I want to really take Theo to like a Colts game. They're actually doing really good, and the Colts tickets are like astronomically priced for like up at the ceiling, and I'm like, well, guess I'll wait till they suck again. Because I mean, the thing is like you take Daniel to a Colts game, you just triple the price because by the time you pay for all the snacks and hot dogs, and then you add a Theo snacks and hot dogs, and then they also have like the Hoosier Lottery there, and there's all the like the gimmies, like you can win stuff, and yeah, it's always another $300-400 on top of top of the tickets.
But I mean, if your tickets are $2, then you can swing it.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, but yeah, we definitely have to make it a point to get up there because it was such a good event. It was such a fun event. So, but yeah. So we've kind of already talked about things that we saw that surprised us. Was there anything else that you saw that surprised you?
I think at my events there wasn't a single SOV played. So that was something I was heavily kind of trying to build against, and there was 0 at the event. So that was surprising.
That's odd.
But also, also not. Like, it's the first event, new hotness.
Yeah.
I mean, I did the same thing. I played something different and new, so.
Yeah.
Just looking at the results, I expected to see more of the Batman
I did
Green
too.
Torch combo.
And I'm glad I didn't.
And like,
Because
there's 63 teams in the Red, White, and Clix, and there were 4 Batmen.
Yeah.
That's really surprising to me.
I expected to see more of that. I played SOV. I was going to play Double Jugs. I couldn't get to work. But I did play SOV with Jugs, so it was great. But I guess my thing is I only faced against like maybe 2 Black Panthers. Like, I kind of expected to see more of him, but maybe I just
Chair Panther or
Chair
Pine
Panther, Chair Panther. Like,
I played against 2, so I saw my fair share.
so I mean, maybe I just missed them. But and
Luckily.
I didn't really go through all of the results to see how many there were, but yeah, I expected to see a Prime Cable. I kind of expected that, and I was like, where's he at?
He's a fun piece.
Yeah.
I got cabled in my 3rd game, but it was still cool to play against one. He's super good.
And I think another thing that really surprised me was Spot was being played again. Especially after his errata. I didn't think he was, going to come back, but I guess, the Colosseum box, I think that kind of makes him relevant again. I mean, obviously Brody did well with him. So not too many main force juices.
Still more than we should have had. But...
Yeah.
It was not
One
a
is
problem
too
for
many.
me. I'll tell you that. I just was like, I just gotta go kill Beetlejuice. So,
that's fair.
I guess that is true. The main force juice, you can at least plan on knowing when it's going to be there to deal with.
yeah. And I think that's just going forward. I mean, going forward, you just need to, like, plan to make a team that, like, you don't rely on all these free actions. Like, if you have 1 or 2 that you have to do, you take your chance off facing Beetlejuice. And if you don't have your free actions, you still can play your team. But if your team is reliant on free actions to do something, I don't know if I'd take that chance.
I think one thing that I am also surprised about was the amount of abominations that made teams.
Yes.
That made cut.
Yes, especially at Red, White, and Clix. Yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of cool to see that he got he got passed over and not looked at when it came out. I feel like so it's cool that it's seeing some play.
Yeah, they were talking about that. Alec Musser played Infinite.
Yeah,
I think that really surprised.
He did pretty well, right?
Yeah, he did really well. He made
top 8. I think
top 8. Yeah. I think it caught a lot of people off guard. I know, like, I think there was a possibility that I was going to have to face him, maybe in round 5. I think his points didn't map up right, but yeah, I was like, I don't even know how to do this. Like, I mean, like, Infinite's just going to kill me. So yeah. I think that was cool to see.
I don't think there are enough of those out right now, though, for people to be playing too. So I think maybe when they get released more, we'll see more of those teams.
No, he had 2.
Yeah, I mean, but how many did they release when we did the event at Worlds? It was, I forget what it was. Was it the entry prize they added on? I think.
Yeah.
And that was for Modern.
Mm-hmm. So it's at 100 and...
Yeah, so that's how many were given out.
Yeah, I mean, Daniel sold his right away.
Yes, I sold mine too.
So, I mean...
I did not.
It's not my kind of figure, so I was okay getting rid of it.
Yeah, so, I mean, we had this... The new meta has been, I guess, I don't want to say established because it's still evolving. because it's still a mess. I feel like it's still just a blank canvas out there that, like, if I were to go to an event this weekend, I would be like, I don't even know what to expect. Like, obviously, you know, you can look at your top 8s here and you'd be like, okay, people are probably going to play X, Y, Z, but it's still kind of like an open canvas. And now we're about ready to get Strange Tales. How do we feel like Strange Tales is going to revolutionize the meta? Do we think it's going to just break everything, or we just think it's going to just bring a sprinkle?
I think that Loki is going to shake things up.
Do you think
the Tri-Sentinels here?
Do you think
that's
Loki
right.
will demand like a 300 plus price tag?
No.
You don't think so?
I mean, for a chase, I hope not.
I'm curious to see what happens. I mean, I think he is extremely broken.
Yeah, I think he is too.
Extremely oppressive for the game. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about Tri-Sentinels because I hate that piece with a passion. So
I can't wait for those to come out.
Nick, if you play me and you have like 4 Tri-Sentinels, I'm just gonna.
We joked about this at Worlds, but I got a couple now, so gonna keep on getting more.
I'm just gonna say this on record and on the podcast that I'm not gonna loan a Tri-Sentinel to Nick Ballou.
You won't need to. I'm gonna buy them all.
Like, I do not want to face the freaking Tri-Sentinels. Oh,
I love
like,
X-Men.
It's like PTSD. It's like, you know, you have that one piece that like you face against that you just like I just struggled against it a lot, and I just hated it because I was like the pin damage, the free things, like the little things they were able to do, and I'm just like, I hate this piece. And then they're like, we're gonna make a legacy card. Here you go. And he's just as good. So I'm just like, gosh dang it. Can we not learn from our mistakes the first time? Like,
I didn't play when that was a thing for the most part, so I am looking to make my mistakes now.
oh well. If I play you, I'm just gonna be like, okay, I want to go to B-Dubs and have a beer. So
yeah, we'll throw off and get a drink next.
Yeah, I'm just whatever. Here we go.
Sold.
I mean, here's my thing: if they make a Goblin King legacy card, I'm done. Like, that's it.
Oh,
gosh, please.
Honestly, I'd probably play it too.
I thought you guys were my friends.
Yeah, but I like fun.
I don't.
And they could do anything with that guy because he doesn't even have the powers on his dial. Like,
that's true.
Oh, you guys are just. This is why we have you on the team, because you guys just bring a different dynamic of what you think is fun. And
yeah,
you guys have this mentality that I'm like, I think we're supposed to play this game to have fun, but I think the goal now is like, how can we break Heroclix? Like,
no, not quite.
How can we?
I enjoy
really
winning.
Fun? Shooting things for tons of damage.
Exactly.
I love range teams. You give me Mern and something that's blasting from 12 squares away.
Like,
I'll die happy.
What sounds great, Sam, is like having 9 range with like 7 characters, and then
10 with 3 shield.
Or 10, that's fine. 10's fine. And then, you take a free action, or your opponent takes a free action, and they just take 10 penetrating damage. It sounds freaking great.
If I have to run 5 Sentinels to get there, I will.
I did nothing, and you take 10 damage.
I mean, it's usually me that's getting the 10 damage for doing nothing. But I think it's my turn.
You think it's your turn to?
It's my turn to play that stuff.
Bring that pain. And talking about range and stuff, we don't have the meta is very close combat heavy right now. It is not range. We need a good range piece right now.
but I don't think it's ever going to be. I mean, not on small maps.
You don't think
Like,
so?
I mean, how can it? Like, if you're playing your range build, I mean, nothing is stopping you from playing against an opponent who has TK, improved targeting movement, or destroy blocking, etc. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing that can be stopped entirely.
Yeah, I guess bid naps were like the key there because it was hard to get the close combat teams across the map.
Yeah, now it's just every team can do it.
Yeah.
It takes very little effort to get there.
That's very true.
Yeah. Dang it.
And they keep running range 5 as the max range.
Yeah, I mean, everything with 5 range has sidestep, so like, what good is that?
It's half the map now.
True. That's true. You're right.
And I have to say though, like, I mean, I did have a lot of. I mean, I did got to roll a lot of dice. I mean, my matches were, close. We got to roll a lot of dice. We got to roll a lot of turns. I didn't have any, like, the games where it was like, wow, okay, well, I just got beaten 2 turns, So I hope that what I'm saying is like, that's why I don't want Tri-Sentinels, because I feel like it's going to go back to that, where it's like, okay, well, you're dead now. And we didn't get to roll dice, But, Nick, you do you, and
I'm gonna try.
I'll still be your friend. Maybe.
Good.
Or I'm just gonna try to build a team that's just gonna beat Tri-Sentinel. And
that's what you should do. And then I won't play Tri-Sentinel.
I don't know what does. What can survive 10 damage if you take a free action? Like,
In something with invincible is the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, but
He
how many
doesn't- he can't
pieces?
hurt-
How many pieces now are they making with invincible? I mean, I guess
Anybody
you
with
can put Animal
anyone
Man.
with Animal Man.
Yeah, Animal
Correct.
with Animal Man. Like, Animal Man's prices are gonna go just through the roof. Like, I mean, isn't he a solid $40 still?
Probably.
Yeah,
So
he should be.
yeah, if you don't have Animal Man and you're listening to this, you need to go buy an Animal Man.
And then the Tri-Sentinel can't hurt you. And it's fine.
It's just one of your figures, so you can't hurt.
Just one.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt everything else.
Yeah, your whole rest of the team is dead, and you're just left with lonely invincible
they're-
pieces.
They're not going to take any free actions. It's fine.
Yeah, but that's the time where you're just like, dang it, I sidestepped. Crap. Like,
Oh,
shit.
hey, they did give Mephisto top dial invincible.
Hey, there you go.
So when I do my free mind control, I don't die.
That's true. Mind control all the Tri-Sentinels.
Can I do that this time? Hey, I can do that.
There you go.
Make them take free actions. I wish.
I really think Strange Tales is going to shake it all up. I think, obviously, we don't know the entire set, but what has been shown and leaked and
Everything's good. Every piece is good.
everything is good. It would have been awesome if we could have played that in Team Sealed. Just been like, let's shake it all up.
That would have been fun.
It's got so much fun stuff. Like, we got more expendable goons. We got tons of generics that are fun.
More one-shots.
I like the vampire and Midnight Suns aspect to it.
Yeah, I like all the Sorcerer Supremes.
Oh, those are cool too.
Yeah,
Their constructs, or their what do they call them?
The possessors.
No, the projections.
Oh, the
astral
projections. Astral ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are cool too.
Those are awesome.
I expect Nick to play Agatha at some shape or form.
I always try to play Agatha.
You do. I expect it.
Just needs to come off that silver ban list.
Don't get me started on this silver
Which
thing.
which can stay.
No, if you take off, I don't know.
care about witch. She dies easy enough if you try.
Okay.
I'll take my witch back, please.
I would too, I think.
Yeah.
Let's just ask this. So now we have events coming up. We've got states coming up. I mean, obviously, next weekend is Turkey week, so obviously no events. But I mean, starting in December, there's going to be some the champion Clix stuff happening, and then we got states. So what is your consensus on? Are you team silver states or team modern states?
I have access to both this year.
Okay.
So I'm kind of split. So I'm happy with that. I get to play both.
Okay.
And they're all in January for me, I believe.
Okay.
So I'm really unopinionated just because I get to do both.
Okay. I'm going to be playing in Kentucky, so I'll be playing modern. And if for some reason Strange Tales is out and Nick comes with 5 Tri-Sentinels, my day is just going to be short. So
I'm torn. I really enjoy silver.
Yeah.
But modern's easier to digest when you're building a team.
Yeah.
Because there's just less to look at.
I think the concept of silver is great. And I think they've done a better job with the ban list and the restriction list and the whole thing. I think they've nailed it down to be good. But then you start thinking about I want to play this in silver and I can't. Well, I mean, not this would be a good combo. I can't play that. Everything you think of is either banned or something. I'm like, am I playing silver pulp at this point? I mean, every time I think of a good combo where I'm like, oh, hey, I could put that with that. And I'm like, nope, I can't because they're on the ban list or, so that's why I'm more leaning on Team Modern because that's the mindset I'm in. If I'm going to play silver, I think it's just more of it's one of those rock cup things that you just play a silver event just to have some fun and not really have a whole.
They did give me back my what is it? MOE swap, didn't they, in silver?
Yes, they did.
Oh,
but you
I'm
can
team
only
silver
play.
then.
But I think you can only play one of them. You can only play Killmonger or
Inquisitor.
you can't do the combo of 2.
That's fine. Inquisitor's the goat. So
Inquisitor is the
agree.
goat. He is the goat. He was.
I don't know. We played it at Worlds that year. I don't think I ever actually put Killmonger on the map.
I don't think so.
I always played Inquisitor.
I did
Inquisitor
too.
was just...
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those I remember talking to you, TJ, about okay, when do I switch to this? And you were like, I don't switch. I'm like, what? Dale switches all the time. We didn't switch. We just kept it on Inquisitor.
I did the first swap because Inquisitor didn't have the right keyword. So you start with Black Skull, so you get your little guy to drop out.
Mm-hmm.
And then you swap to Inquisitor, and then your pieces don't die anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to see what you build with it in silver.
If I get to play silver.
If you get to play. Are you going to come to Kentucky States?
When is it?
I think it's January 3rd.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah. Nick, you better be there. If not, I'll come get you.
I'm planning on it, so.
Yeah, it should be a good turnout. I'm excited for it, so it's always a good time. And here's the thing, we don't do well, there's a B-dubs right next door.
Yeah.
So we just go have B-dubs. So we're all in agreement Strange Tales is gonna shake up the meta. I think it's gonna just change everything. So before we get into our questions, I wanted to segue into Dale and I, we kind of talk, obviously we talk Clix a lot. And I think some of the recent we do is just we're driving down the road and we're like, what is a piece that you love the sculpt on, and those kind of things. So this was a question that came up like a few weeks ago that we were just talking about, and it really has me thinking. And I mean, like, and I've talked to the guys, and I've asked the guys this, but the question that we're going to answer is, what team did you have the most fun playing? And that could be like something recent, it could be something in the past, but something that you could have done well with, you could have basically like crashed down on, but like you had the most fun playing this team. So I'll let you guys go first.
Are we talking recently or?
No, it could be any time. It could be way back in the day. Like what is one team that like when you went to a tournament, like you had just a blast playing? Like it just was a fun team.
I mean, I can go first. Anything for me, I think, would probably involve the Chase, Legacy, Unique, whatever you want to call it, KC Green Lantern. That's my favorite piece to date.
Okay.
I played it competitively when it was modern. Not Legacy card, but the original piece. Did pretty well up and down the West Coast with that when it was a thing. So that was always fun. And I played it at Worlds 2 years ago. Full point, 10 pull, KC Lantern. So that's it for me.
Okay.
That was awesome.
I love that. That was a good team.
That was a good team.
And you just talked, Nick, how you were like, man, like, I wish I had some marbles like Ken to like play this team. And you're like, I just took, tentpole Green Lantern to Worlds, like MBB, yeah. Like no big deal, people. Like
it was fun. That was my favorite run, I think, of anything ever.
Okay.
Getting knocked out by Dylan Kassenbaum was unfortunate, but he ended up winning the whole event, so it wasn't the worst loss.
You can't knock losing to the world champion.
No, you can't.
I mean,
but yeah, no, that was a blast. I enjoyed playing that team every game.
Okay, I'm super excited to hear what TJ's is, because I mean, like, I've known TJ for years.
Oh, there's so many good.
We have some good memories, TJ. So like,
I know. Oh,
if it's not Tri-Sentinel, you're doing it wrong.
It's not Tri-Sentinel. Yeah. Tri-Sentinel was on. It made the list but that was a really annoying team for everybody because of the Sheriff Strange.
Yes.
I loved that team, but like I almost went Quinjet. Is this answer?
I forgot you were a Quinjetter.
Yeah, but I think if I go back to like the most fun team is the team that you put it on the map, and everybody's like, "That's nothing." But it was when I played. I called it Angry Supermen, and it was just 3 of the shifting focus Supermen and a Red Lantern battery.
Oh my gosh! So you had like super high defenses and poisons.
And back then you could sidestep poison, and like the Supermen were all like 21 defenses because they bumped each other up, and you just walk across the map, and then you start punching things.
Yeah.
And everybody like just overlooked it, and like I did really well with the team. Because it just kind of pilots itself. Because back then you weren't having crazy high attack values either.
Yeah, you didn't have the 13, 14s. You had 11s.
Yeah, so the 21 was so hard to hit.
Maybe a 12, if you got lucky. Yeah. I forgot you played Quinjet. I was trying to think. I was like, what is TJ going to say? Like, I was like, what is he going to say that was so good? I thought maybe you would say the Unimind.
Unimind was fun. I never really got over the hump with it. I don't think I ever, I guess I did once or a couple times. Like it was fun. Lockjaw's always fun, right?
And I thought maybe you were in a team Lockjaw. Like I was like, okay, he did play Uni Lockjaw there for a while. I think you won your first event with Uni Lockjaw, didn't you? Or no?
No, I conceded that event for the prizing because I didn't get to go to Worlds that year.
Oh, that's right.
So I knew I wasn't going to get to go, so I conceded.
You were a nice feller and said, I'm not going to Worlds. Here you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my first win was actually this year with Hadari and Colossus and Chair Panther.
I thought you've won before.
No, I suck. I'm not good at this game.
No, you are not. Whatever, DJ. Oh my gosh.
I'm not good at the game. No, but I did. I rolled through all the lists. I played the Jakeem. What is this? We just said it.
Lockjaw?
Goblin King. Jakeem Goblin King team.
Dear God, a Goblin King.
That was the Overdrive team where the Overdrive packed them up and caused chaos, and like so many fun teams over the years. The double Nick Fury team.
Oh, the double Nick Fury. That's high on my list. That was a very high contender for me because I was like, I love double Nick Fury. The Green Lantern that carried him up.
Yep.
And then Nighthawk Prime, and you were just like, here's 10 range.
Yep. Good luck.
We'll shoot you across the map. Yeah.
But you know what? Here's an ID card for a third Nick Fury.
Yeah, and here's another one. And they're going to shield. Like, oh.
Oh.
Those were the good old days, man.
Oh, just so much fun.
Oh,
But yeah, I think it's got to be Superman for me.
Okay.
Like,
I did.
It's not a super meta team, and it caught people off guard, and it was just.
And I remember that because it was, like I said, it was 21 defenses, and you're just like, what the frig, like, and you had to do something because they were going to come up and poison you.
Yeah, they were going to poison you to death.
Yeah. So this has been. I have thought about this for 2 weeks. I'm like, what am I going to say? Because I've had such a good. I mean, obviously, like my first team that I won with was Krang, and you're like, that was fun to play. But I think the most fun I've with a team has to be when I played Overdrive, Samcap, Shredder Clone.
Oh, nice.
With the teleporter. I had so much fun with that team. I mean, it was one of those like super alpha teams.
God.
But
I forgot how fun Samcap was.
Samcap was so much fun. I mean, because it just like Overdrive did its thing, and that's when you had to like equip your stuff too. So like you had to really think about where you placed your objects, and then you had, you had pieces that moved your objects and stuff, and Mr. Nobody. That was that was one of the pieces that you had to watch out for. But that was probably like the most fun I had playing Heroclix, because it was just, you knew in the first like 2 turns if it was going to go well for you. Because if your alpha went off really well, you were doing really well. And I'll say honorable mention for me was when I played Anarchy. Because I still love that piece. I know. And you know what's sad about it is every time I played it, like, I rarely got the bombs to detonate because people just kind of either ignore them.
Stay away from them.
Or if they got near them, I never rolled the number that you needed.
The decoy.
I'm just like, why do I play this piece? But it was one of those, like, I just had fun. Like, it was just one of those pieces that I had fun playing. But I honestly think my team would be Overdrive, Samcap. The teleporter was great with ID cards. So,
yeah. Did you never play the Red Sun Wonder Woman?
I did. That was the first team I played. So I learned.
Oh, yeah, I remember that now because
I played her I played the Red Sun Wonder Woman with the yellow battery when I first started playing, because obviously, like, you're negative your attack, and then Sinestro battery says you're also negative. So, but that was like really early on in my, like I say, career here. I did not know how to play Heroclix that well, so it was kind of one of those fun things I did. I also like playing Skull Ship, but that kind of got like Scholarship was great, but then they were like, "Here, we're going to make this map," that it just didn't work anymore. So,
then the other scholarship too, the second one,
the blue one, yeah.
Well, and then the gray. I played the gray one for a
Well,
while.
you had like the purple one, and you had like the blue and gray one. Yeah.
Yeah, because when they retired Quinjet, I had to switch to the gray one.
Yeah, the Quinjet was a team that I tried once, and I was like, I regret this with every ounce of cells in my body.
And Nick, when did you start playing?
I started playing again. My first event back was month 2 for X of Swords, the 3-month event. So whenever that was.
So do you remember you were around during Quinjet time before that?
I was not.
Yeah. So I know that at one event I won a game where my opponent scored 1,500 points.
Mistress Death.
That's
No,
funny.
that I was playing the Quinjet.
Oh, that's true. That's when they didn't have a cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, I wiped him. I scored like 1,200 points in the game, and he scored 1,500.
That's when
amazing.
That's when they had to start making caps on, like, you know, once you get above 400, like, that's all you could score, because they had Mistress Death out there, and people were just like farming her, and like you had people that were like 2 and 3 making cut because they had like 7,000 points.
That's so dumb.
You know, and you're like, really? So that is one change that WizKids made that I was totally on board with. I was like, thank you for doing that.
I didn't get to play in any of those, unfortunately. But
You missed the good old days, Nick. Those,
I know.
It's one of those. I was also thinking, because TJ just had a birthday, and I was like, man, next year I'm gonna be turning the big 4-0, and I'm like, man, I'm getting up there. And of course, you go to these tournaments, and you got all these young folks. Like, I feel like I'm one of those like older people at the Heroclix tournaments now, and we have modern
Clix.
Clix.
Realize that Jalen's not like 16 still.
Yes, like it is. Like, Jalen's got a girlfriend and stuff. Like, I'm just like, what? Like, it's just you grew up with these kids. Like, you grew up with them, and now it's you have modern Clix, you have silver Clix. I feel like we need a petition for like geriatric Clix. Like, we need like a league that you have to be over the age of like 40 to play.
You have to be able to. You have to be eligible to be president to be in this.
Yes, and
I think it's 35 and over.
And then you have to and then we bring back the sets that we played back when we were the youngins. Hey, we get to play Nick Fury and Superman, Wonder Woman, and stuff like that back. Like, let's do that again. That'd be fun. But
just pretend it's 2015.
Yeah, just go back in time, and I mean, Nick, we will show you the ways.
I'm okay with that.
I honestly think that I had probably the best time playing in those years, and TJ, we had so many great games, and that's why I think we've had such a good friendship, and just those were just great days. I don't know, it was different Heroclix, I would say, all around. So, enough with all that. So let's get off of memory lane here, because it's getting a little sappy here. But we have a lot of questions. So Nick, do you have those pulled up, or?
I do.
Cool.
Let's see.
Okay, and by the way, Anthony Barnstable has a long one, so let's save his for last.
Oh yeah, his is what, a 4-parter?
God, he's
5-parter.
I'm thinking we just need to be Anthony, we're gonna record. Please submit your question, and we're just gonna ask your question.
Anthony gets a cap of 1 question.
Yes.
Per recording now.
1 cap.
They're always good questions. But...
Yes.
Starting from top. Let's see. This it's one of the Berrigans, I believe.
but he's asking, what figure in Modern grinds your gears besides Beetlejuice? What figure do you love in Modern? Sam can take that one first, probably, but...
What figure in Modern grinds my gears? I would have to say... I mean, obviously Black Panther kind of sucked facing, because, like, I was like, now you're just blocking two of my stuff. That sucked. But I would have to say Prodegaton. Like, being able to move one of my pieces away, like, during setup, sucks. Like...
Yeah, it kind of does.
I'm like...
That's a good call.
And he's such a... I played him. He's a fantastic piece. But he kind of grinds my gears, because he's got TK, he's got leadership, he's got HyperTime, he can attack, like, he can go through walls, he can sidestep, like,
all for 20 points.
All for 20 points. And then he moves a piece of, like, you can move a character of your opposing team. You can say, okay, well, I'm going to move your piece over here. And you're like, when that happened to me, I was like, it's one of those, like, when people touch your piece and you're just like, stop, like, don't touch my piece. You know, like,
please don't.
Well, from now on, I know what I'm doing.
I will knock your Tri-Sentinels down.
I mean, Degaton's a big one. If you think about it, though, like, once he's gone and those abilities and, like, nuisances go away, it'll be such a better time to play Heroclix.
Yep.
When nobody's messing with your startup.
Yeah.
Although nobody plays something different that messes with it at that point.
That's true.
Yeah.
You won't see time stealers anymore. Which I'm okay with.
And I don't know about you guys, but every time I go up against it for HyperTime, I always roll a 1 or 2.
Always.
I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like,
well, you wouldn't if you were playing against me, because I always forget that he has it, and my opponent never remembers that he has it.
Well, I just got to play against TJ more.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I don't know. I told you, I don't know what the pieces do. I just roll dice and think that things happen.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of how I am too. But then I'm also like, I knew what I know what Dags did because I was playing him. I was like, remember HyperTime?
I was playing him.
Okay, well, we need to get a hooked on phonics for TJ so we can start reading cards.
I have to look at the card.
Christmas is coming, TJ. Let's see.
All
right. What do you guys think?
The answer to this question.
Yeah.
If I can't say Beetlejuice, I don't know that anything really irks
Loki.
me.
Takes Loki.
He doesn't count yet.
Okay.
I mean the Doom, the Mastermindy Doom.
Oh, the Collector's Trophy
chase. Mm-hmm. Like, that one's just so hard to kill.
But we didn't see him. I don't think he was on many teams.
I play against it all the time.
I think that's It's underplayed.
It's underplayed.
It can be so good.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it is such a good piece. And
I know Daniel thought about playing with SOV, but he just, I don't know. That's a whole different mind that I don't like to get into too much because he thinks on a different level.
And I'll always despise the Beholder since it did the thing to me.
Oh, that's right. You got.
You got. Yeah.
Jason got me.
He's such a douchebag sometimes. I'm just kidding. I can say that because he's a really good friend. But oh no, Jason was the one that kind of convinced me to get off of Double Juggernauts. He's like, you why don't you just SOV? And I'm like, yeah, I need to do SOV.
Yeah.
So
Peepaw.
Good call. What do you think about Nick? What kind of grinds your gears?
I don't think TJ dropped his favorite modern piece either.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, was favorite a choice I needed to make?
Yeah, two-parter.
Oh.
What figure do you love in Modern?
I mean, the only piece I guess I still play in Modern is Hadari because I love her.
Mm-hmm.
It counts.
She's the only piece I think I'm keeping for my team as I go forward, like main force. So,
Okay.
Hadari.
It's easy enough.
That's fair.
Yeah, I love her.
What about you, Nick? Well,
I think for an irritant for me, if I can't say Beetlejuice, like everyone else, SOV is fine. I could do without. But I think, I don't know. I think Fenix and Copycat, I'm okay if they go away.
That's fair.
Copycat is broke, man.
Yeah, I think having that little combo of your basic support setup, I think that's what irks me the most.
I wish John Con was better so I could play him so he'd just be like, Copycat just can't prob. Like,
True.
Gosh, that piece just... Like, you don't think about it because it's like a little cardboard pog that they hide behind things. And then they're just like, oh yeah, I had this because of Copycat. Or Copycat has this. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, yes. What's your favorite piece in Modern?
I think favorite to play. I don't know. That's tough. I still like Freya quite a bit. I don't think she's making any of my teams coming up soon, unfortunately, but I don't know. Prefers Flash, probably. I still think he's fantastic. Like, I like Animal Man for the fact that, like, I think he makes anything you're, like, teetering on the fence with playable, or just that much better to where you can hedge out playing something you were iffy on. I like that he does that. He's on every team for a reason. I mean, like, him on Reverse Flash makes Flash twice as playable as he was before. So, yeah. Like, Flash and Animal Man, just because what he enables you to do.
That's a great call.
That is a good call. All right.
Sam, what was your favorite?
Well, I think I kind of said my grinds my gears in favorite was Degs. I mean, like, I love playing him because he is so good for 20 points, but he also grinds my gears because
he's so good.
So good for 20 points, and you're just like, oh!
And everyone's playing him.
Everybody's playing him. Like, and if you're not playing him, you need to play him.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a reason why he's probably banned in Pulp. I think. Isn't he banned in Pulp?
He is.
Okay, I was like, maybe I'm making something up, but I was like...
Pulp is banned in Pulp.
Pulp is banned in Pulp.
Still confused about that, not gonna lie. But the whole no events, like, with him legally playable is so confusing to me.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I play him in Modern. Okay, next question.
All right, this one's for TJ from William Holland. We've had a couple events at Veteran Owned Gaming, and we've missed you. Are you okay?
I am good, but work is insane. And
I was going to say, that's a loaded question there.
Yeah. There's a song about that. But no, I've just been constantly on the road on the weekends, so I've not had time to play Clix since Worlds.
But he's coming back for the round of state championships.
Eventually, I'm going to get to play again.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Are you going to Columbus in December?
What weekend?
I think it's December 6th.
That one actually may be open. I'll have to look.
I don't think we're going, or Daniel's going. They're planning on going to Indiana States the weekend before Christmas, which I think is like, I don't know. As a mom, I'm like, I can't go the weekend before Christmas. Like, I got stuff to do.
Right.
Like,
This is such a busy time of year.
yeah, it is rough. I mean,
And,
I get it. We can't complain that we're getting events, but we're also like, we got holidays. Like,
It makes it tough.
Yeah.
it does.
I kind of wish the state season wasn't until like January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Get everybody through holidays, because it's hard to be like, I want to, like, you feel obligated, like, I need to go see my family for holidays, but I also want to go play Clix because there's not been many Clix events.
Yeah, I know. It's such a tough balance of everything.
Yeah, just growing up in general is just tough. So, but yes,
Still figuring it out.
TJ is okay. He's just been really busy, but he'll get there. We'll get him out.
Yeah.
He still has his Hadari. He's gonna come with Hadari every week.
I don't have a Hadar.
You don't even have a Hadari?
Oh,
All right.
He's borrowed it all the time.
it's always been Dan's Hadar. No, one time it was Az's, and one time it was Dan's.
Okay, well, we need to get you a Hadari.
That's like $300.
Is she still that high?
I don't know.
She can't be that high.
There's no way that she's that high now. Maybe
I'm not higher than
$100.
Going to eBay now.
Okay. Next question.
Next question is from William Ritchie. Is a hot dog a sandwich? That is a hard question to answer. I'm going to go with yes.
I lean more towards yes, because it's in between. It's like inbred. Like,
It's not from Alabama.
That's amazing, Nick.
Thank you.
Also agreeing that it's a sandwich.
okay.
As you know, if we can call a roast beef Manhattan a sandwich, a hot dog is definitely a sandwich.
Now I don't agree with, is cereal a soup?
It is not.
It is not a soup.
What is a soup?
This is getting deep. I'm going to go with it's not a soup because it's thrown together. If you put tomatoes in water, it's not tomato soup.
There's a can on the shelf called tomato soup that's literally just tomatoes and water.
No.
You
That's
don't make it
tomatoes
with
and
water,
liquid.
you make it with milk.
Yeah.
Campbell's tomato soup is just tomatoes and water.
No, there's more to it than that, I'm pretty sure. See? There you go. Are you salting your cereal? No. And if you are, you have more problems to answer for.
This is coming from a chef here, okay?
People put sugar in their cereal sometimes.
I mean, just buy sugary cereal.
Yeah, but they want to feel like they're doing it right by eating the Cheerios, and then they dump sugar on top of it. And it cancels out
Granulated sugar on top.
Yeah.
I love how
It's
people are
so
like,
much
I'm
better.
eating heart healthy, I'm eating Cheerios, and then they douse like a cup of sugar on it. I'm like,
Yep.
it just defeats the purpose. That's like, I ate a salad with like a gallon of ranch, 4 cups of cheese, 7 cups of croutons, and
A bunch of fried chicken.
yes. And you're like, that's now a 1,300 calorie salad, and
But you ate your vegetables.
yeah, cereal's not a soup to me. Now, cereal is a food group. I think it's a great food group for dinner. I love cereal, so I won't knock it. But to me, it's not a soup.
I agree.
I'll agree.
Weird.
I'll play the devil's advocate role a little bit, but soup to me has to be warm. There's no cold soup.
Yeah,
I mean, there is cold soup.
there is.
No.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yes,
Oh,
There is, and it's weird.
there is. Gazpacho is a soup, but
Yeah.
it's also a chilled soup. So there was heat applied. Things were cooked and stewed.
because like
and
if you cook the cereal before you chill it,
But then we're getting into like it's oatmeal cereal, and we don't have time for that.
We don't have time for that. That's next episode.
Yeah, that's too much.
We could pin that for next.
Follow-up question to that one is from Scott Johnson. This is for Sam. He wants to know why every time you and him play, Why does it feel like he owes you his lunch money?
Oh my gosh, Scott Johnson. I love this guy. We had such a great time. We had to play round 3. And I was like, kind of looking at his team. I was like, all right, he's got the Colosseum duo. Like, he's got the Chase Cap. But he was playing Main Force Beetlejuice. And I was like, all right, how am I going to do this? And he reminded me, he's like, I've only played you one time, Sam. And you beat the brakes off of me. And I was like, okay. Now, I don't remember a lot, but he was like, you just kicked my butt hard. And I was like, well, I kind of hope I do it again, you know? So we played, and he, it was funny because he won initiative, and he wanted to pick map. And I was like, okay. Because, like, the map he wanted to play on was on my map list. So I was like, okay, I guess that's fine. I'm cool with that. But, you know, he went to the Colosseum, and I was like, I've got to do that. I've got to go up there and fight. My MVP of that game was Gaia.
Nice.
Gaia I made him beat himself up. Like, Gaia mind controlled. I won the game by using his pieces to kill his own pieces.
Hey,
That's always fun.
applaud that.
And it was.
I've done that a lot.
And now, granted, he missed some shape changes, and I had to bring up all my probs, you know, and to play here, you know, and position. I felt like it was one of my better games, and it was funny because he was just like, "What just happened to me?" And I was like, well, that's Gaia. And he was like, gosh, I owe you lunch money. And I'm like, so if you're listening, Scott, next time I see you, I'm going to need that payment. This is now 2 lunch monies that you owe me. So get with Kenny Meeks, get that lunch money, and that'd be great. The economy is rough right now, so I could definitely use that, you know, $2. So
yeah, that was going to be my answer, is be like, have you thought about just like paying her your lunch money before the game starts? And then maybe that won't happen again.
Oh, but we had a great game. And he ended up going, he got second place.
I know, that's awesome.
And that just tells you, like, I mean, Scott, I love you. I beat the brakes off of you, okay? I mean, like, it was, like, everything just went my way. And he was just like, well, because I didn't even have to use, like, Hulk or Thanos. Like, Gaia just did work.
Gaia is immensely underrated.
And so, but then, like, that just tells you, like, I beat him in Swiss, but he made top 16 and got second place. Like, that just tells you, like, sometimes it's the path you take or just dice rolls in general. So he had a really solid
Matchups
team.
matter.
He played Main Force Beetlejuice, and he had Main Force Beetlejuice, Black Panther, the Captain America Pegasus Cap, Spider-Ham. You know, he had all that good stuff. But yeah, I just kind of murdered his team with his own team. So it kind of felt good. So
that's when you're playing a mind control piece and the other team has a bunch of good pieces. That's what you want to see.
Yeah.
Yep. We got next one's from Drew Warren, and this is constantly a hot button issue, I feel like.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Do we think that time should be a known factor during tournament play? And why or why not? And then he goes on to say, is it proper or improper to indicate, call a judge on a player who's playing immensely slow, is knows with taking double the time the other opponent does, or more, meaning that they're like intentionally like asking the same question a bunch, counting the same line of fire 8 or 10 times. And then what does spirit of the game mean in terms of competition, and how should it be understood, applied to even the highest tier of competitive play? One, if time is known during the game, it only makes the slow players play slower.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely don't think that should be known during the game itself and during the tournament.
Yeah, and I'll say this: I like how they didn't do this at Red, White, and Clix, but I like how some of the other events that I've gone to, they've gone away with wearing watches. So, because I mean, like, you know, if they say start, you kind of look at your watch. And I mean, we know 45 to 60 minutes in that range. And so
right.
I just don't like it. I don't think knowing the time is good. I mean, you can already sense it. Like when you see people standing around and games are being done, you kind of already sense like, oh crap, like it's getting close. Like you get that urgency, but I really don't think there should be a clock on the wall that says you have 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Like,
no, for sure not.
I agree.
And I think like spirit of the game is tricky, because it is competitive. But it's like, just don't be a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't be a gotcha player. Don't, if somebody places a figure and then counts the squares and it's not right and they want to replace it, just be like, yeah, sure. Or they want to change the perplex. Oh, well.
Yeah.
As long as you haven't rolled dice, like, what's it matter?
Yeah. And I have to say, like, I think that goes along with, I don't know how to say this without probably somebody's going to get mad. But I hold, if I know that you're a competitive player and have played a while, I kind of hold you at a different standard. Like if I'm sitting across from TJ, like he should not be asking me 7 times what my figure does, and he's playing the figure.
He does that to you too?
Yeah, he does, and it gets annoying.
Yes.
But
my card is different than your card.
but if I know that I'm playing somebody that maybe is like newer or something, like I have a little bit of leeway. I'm like, yeah, look at my cards. Like, hey, what do you have questions on? Or like, that's part of the game. Like, you should be able to look at each other's cards. But like, yes. I am also a person who, if you haven't done anything in a solid 30 seconds to a minute, I'm going to be like, hey, what are we thinking? I won't call a judge over, but I'm like, hey, what are we thinking? Like, and I'm not trying to be rushing, but I'm also like, if you are actively talking or thinking something out, then I know that you're planning your team. If you're just sitting there staring, then I call that as like, are we spacing out? Are we holding up time? Like,
I will devil's advocate that. I think, like, for myself, I think better internally.
Okay.
So I can sit there for 30 seconds, like, legitimately thinking, and then I can move without saying anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think everyone's different. But I think it's when people, I mean, it's so apparent, like, that you can see the gears going, like, if somebody's actually thinking and counting. Like, I don't know. I just think people shouldn't be comfortable with being shitty,
Yeah.
Yep, I agree with that.
You can tell when it doesn't bother them and they know what they're doing, and it's your issue, not theirs. So,
and I think that's the slow play is also it's such a great area because like you don't want to be the person's like, judge, he's slow playing, like, and it could be like, hey, I'm really just thinking out my stuff. Like, you don't want to be that person, but I think just don't be a dick. Like,
that sums it up pretty well. And
it's a game.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I think something that we all do that I know I'm guilty of is like that would make the game move faster is if we actually planned out our turn while the other person was taking their turn.
I mean,
but we get so involved in them attacking our pieces and doing this and just talking because we enjoy the game. But like at the top level competitive, we should probably be doing more planning on their turn.
And it's weird because like I tend to play fast. Like I'm one that's like, okay, like we're gonna get in there and play and we're gonna have fun. TJ, how many turns did we get that game?
Oh God!
I mean, we had so many freaking turns because it was like, bam, 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 bam. And
I know that I shuffled my tarot deck once at least.
So I mean, like, but it's one of those like I don't like it when I hear like, hey, I lost because I got 2 turns. Like, that is not fun for anybody. And that's what grinds my gears when you hear people like, I got 2 turns that game and I lost by 5 points because they came over and I'm like, what did you do for 47 minutes? Like, and they're like, yeah, they just kind of sidestepped and moved and did this and that and kind of took their time counting squares. I'm like, that's not friendly play. Like, that's not, I don't think, kosher. I that's what grinds my gears.
I think there's a time and a place. I mean, certain things require, thorough thinking, but like most of us know what we are doing rather. Mm-hmm. So like, I don't know. It's always gonna be a gray area. Nothing is ever gonna be perfect. And it's kind of what it has to be. There's no answer to this game.
Yeah.
In that sense, people can chime in with thoughts and, whatever, but
yeah,
like coulda, shoulda, woulda, nothing's ever going to fix it completely.
It's weird because I was talking to Scott Bumbera at Red White Clix, and we were talking about the level of Heroclix. And I mean, like, I'm definitely not anywhere in top tier. I'm in like the C class here, okay? But like, we were talking about how when you watch, like, I remember watching a Rock Cup match against Isaac and Daniel, and it's on recording, and like, I remember watching how flawless and how like precise both of them played, and how flawless, like, everything just flowed well. Like, the game looked awesome. Because I mean, you have two top tier players playing, and that's how we all should strive for. But like, it's also okay to be like, I have questions. Like, I call a judge over all the time because I maybe not understand something, or and it's okay to be like, oh hey, can I sidestep here instead of over here? Like, if dice haven't rolled, like TJ said, just, it's okay to let him take it back. So
it also helps the game move faster if you let them do that. Because otherwise they're going to be putting all their little tokens out all over the map to plan out their moves. And they're going to forget what each one represents and have to do it all again.
TJ, yeah. I do that sometimes, okay?
I know, but like, I do it too.
Sometimes I put tokens out and then I don't even go to those tokens. Like, yep. I count them out and then I like leave the tokens and then I'm like, what was this token here for? And then my opponent's like, because you kind of think you wanted to move there. And I'm like, I didn't even do what I was thinking I was going to do.
It's like, if you just let them put the piece there and then be like, oh, I actually want to go here, it saves a ton of time because it's the actual piece and they don't have to rethink about what it was later.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to pick on myself a little bit here. What also would help the game move quicker is, know what your own team does.
Oh, please.
Like, if you know what your own team is capable of doing, then, like, your turn goes faster.
That's why practice. That's why I just say practice. Like,
yeah, I think I want to beat myself up there. Like, being a good opponent is, practicing your own team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
or, not playing a figure that's also on your opponent's build and asking your opponent to look at that card.
Yeah, that's what gets me. Like, I'm like, you're playing the piece. Like, okay.
Seeing that, I've seen it relatively recently. It's,
okay.
It is what it is, but
anyway, yeah. Yep. It's kind of a loaded question. It's one of those that's always going to be a topic. It's like the chess clock. I mean, it always kind of cycles through every year. Someone asks about the chess clock. Like, should we do a chess clock in Heroclix? And no, absolutely not.
No, I don't think so either.
I think watches should go. That's all I'm going to say. I think some people use them as a advantage and a tool, which more power to you.
Yeah.
But I think that's one thing you can control is,
It's so
randomness.
hard because of the, watches monitoring everything for you now. Also, like, I lose, like, streaks of my stuff if I take my watch off all day.
That's fair.
Gosh.
Bring painter's tape. put a piece of tape on it.
Yeah, so
You can't remove it until you're done.
Yeah, something they did do something, but I don't know what the answer is because you don't want to. Like, there was a time there where I did, hit my stand goal 2 years in a row, and then they maybe take my watch off for a day. That's kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those. And I've liked the tournaments that have done it because it is, if you are a competitive player, you got a little bit of smarts to you. You're gonna, and we can all probably say we're guilty of it if you're wearing a watch. I try not to wear my watch now. I mean, because it is, you start, you could be moving your pieces and you just glance down. Like, we're human. Like, we have peripheral vision. So, not to say we're studying a stopwatch, we're definitely not doing that. So,
not yet.
Not yet. No, Nick, please don't do that. I will come over and kick you in the nuts.
That's Nick, you don't need a stopwatch when your Tri-Sentinel's doing 10 damage at a time.
I might.
He's gonna say okay, Sam, I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna time this match to see how long it takes you to flip this table.
Oh, all right. We
Possibly.
got.
Anyway.
Let's move on from time because
yes,
it's late.
Yeah.
All right. We got just Anthony's book of questions remaining now. So, looking at the Red, White, and Clix and the 2 fall festive CCOs, how do you think attendance is doing for Modern?
Great.
I think it's great. Agree.
Yeah.
We had in those 3 events, you had over 110 people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great for and Worlds was what, 160 this year, and there were other events happening too that weren't those 3. So this game's healthy, I think.
Yeah, I think the game is healthy. There's like, as we said, there's so many new players out. There's so many new faces that we was like, where do these people come from? They gave out some LEs for if this was your first tournament, and I think there was maybe 10 people came up and got an LE because it was their first time playing in a competitive event at Red, White, and Clix. That's fantastic
awesome
to see. So,
yeah, agree.
Why do you think attendance for Worlds was down?
It was too late in the month.
You think so?
People don't think about that, but there are a lot of jobs that you really can't take off the end of the month.
Okay.
That impacts it.
We were also missing our northern friends, which was, a few people.
Agree.
That accounts for maybe 10, yeah.
Yeah. And it was only down 10 or 20 from the year before, wasn't it?
Yep. That's a
not,
very fair
not
point.
too much.
And I also think that the economy, things are just more expensive, and I think people are just struggling more than ever.
Was the hotel a little more expensive this year? Is that what we heard?
Maybe $10? I don't think so, though.
Okay.
Wasn't it $169 or something a room?
I don't know what it was before.
I think it was comparable, if not the same.
Here's how I plan my trip. I say, hey, Dan, how much money should I send you? And he takes care of it. And I just send him the money. And
yeah, Dan does a good job planning.
So I don't have to think about it. It's great.
And
then we got...
And maybe it's not just the hotel and stuff was more expensive. I think just travel in general is just, yeah. Driving sometimes is just too far for people. So then they got to fly. And I recently flown back earlier this year, and it's expensive. I got it paid for, and it was still, $600 to fly.
Yeah.
And that was just... basic.
Life is more expensive now.
Yeah, life is more expensive. I mean, you gotta think about food and just, I don't know. I don't think they have anything to worry. I think Worlds is still going to be high attendance. I don't think they need to be like, oh my gosh, we're down 20 people. I think it's just, there's going to come times where people are just, I can't go because of work. And I think the thing is I think they did a good job last year of announcing it pretty early on so people knew ahead of time and was able to plan better. But like the sooner the better. Like if they can come out like in February and be like, hey, this is when Worlds is, then I think there's going to be a lot more people that can get off work. So.
Was there something that happened in 24? Like, did the events just go like super late? It seemed like I'm remembering that too.
Did they?
I feel like they ran late because the system was so slow in between rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And that was completely fixed this year. But, things like that will deter a small number of people. So just the compounding issues lead to your down year this year.
Yeah.
Because if every little issue takes, 3 or 4 people away, plus cost of everything being expensive, and plus our friends in the north not coming, that adds up. That's probably the entire difference.
You're never going to please everybody. Like, it's
Nope.
not possible.
Never.
Never.
Then we got prior to the start of the rock season, do you think any changes are needed for modern or silver?
I don't know, man. Like,
Don't say ban Beetlejuice.
Well, my thing is everybody's going to say Beetlejuice is a problem. I don't think he's a problem.
He's not.
I mean, once they did the errata, I think he's a lot harder to like keep out.
Yep.
So he might be out for a turn or two from the sideline. Main Force Juice, you just gotta go kill him. Like,
yeah.
I mean, just bypass go and go kill Beetlejuice. Like, make your path. That's what I have to say. Like, there's no need to ban Beetlejuice in Modern. Silver, that list is way too long to even comprehend sometimes, so I can kind of
also to the Beetlejuice point, it does make the game go faster because there's less things you can do.
That's true. Or the thing is like you have to remember, like they're like, okay, I want to like perplex. No, you can't. Oh,
nope,
I can't perplex.
Yeah. So
I think it's fine. One thing I've seen thrown around a few times, like relatively recently, is people suggesting there's a watch list, ban list for Modern. I personally think that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind seeing that implemented. I think that would make sense, but
yeah, I'm curious to see what Loki does and how that shakes up, and if there's going to be something coming out with that, But
yeah, we'll see.
Again, we haven't seen all of Strange Tales, so maybe there's going to be something even more broken.
In current state of the meta, like I just looked through the results with you guys. It's so diverse, even in what's making the cut. And when diversity's in play, it means the meta's healthy. So I don't have a problem.
I mean, 3 different teams won 3 different events. It wasn't like it wasn't SOV. It was Flash Raptor, Spot, so.
And Prime Rogue. So like
Prime Rogue. I mean,
yeah.
It's very. I think Modern's healthy for now.
There are options.
And Silver, I think, will be fine. I think the pieces coming back and the restricted list has helped that format so much.
Agreed.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the CCO double issue format? For double issues, are you hoping to see events scaled like Winamaps, like CCO regionals or rock states, more like Heroes for Huntings main events or Red White and Clix? or Nationals and Worlds, and where do you see the format heading?
I don't know what CCO double format is. I'm gonna be honest.
This is Nick. Please tell me you've read about the double issue format.
No. Have you?
I know in high level, it is a 2v2 format on the same map. You build your team.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And it's Extreme Highlander. There are more rules, but
I did read about that actually.
They just started the playtesting broad scale a couple weeks ago.
That was pulled recently, I think, right? Like,
so like I've been saying, like each person. If I play with Daniel, like me and Daniel play against you and Nick, and we each have like a 200-point team. So we each have 400 points on the board, and me and Daniel play together against you two on the same map.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, that would be totally fun.
I mean, I haven't played it, but I don't think I would not love it.
I mean,
seems like fun.
Here's my thing: like one player, like me, I'm gonna have all the support, like, and then you give the other player like like a heavy hitter, like you're like, okay, well, let's go.
Double alpha, like, I think that's fun.
Yeah, I'd be.
You have to like your teammate, because if you don't, that's going to be a hard match. But
right.
Yeah, that would be a hard match if you don't like
teammate. Imagine the backseat driving in that match.
Yeah, that'd be a rule. You're not allowed to talk.
You can't talk. I think it'll be fun. I would love to get to experience that soon, hopefully.
Here.
And I would say, like, if you're gonna do these events, I would kind of like scale them towards more like estates. And it might be one of those like great side events that you do at Worlds or Nats. Like you test it at Nats, and you scale it as like a side event that has pricing kind of equivalent to estates. Like instead of like a supercharged sealed, you do a double issue format, and you do 3 or 4 rounds, and then you kind of prize out per winnings.
I agree. Yeah. I don't think I could see that being a main event.
Oh no.
Or even like number 2. But I think, like, personally, I think like Team Sealed is my favorite side format. I think getting a brick for 3 friends is a good time. But I do think that could replace something like that, or, be the third event. A Thursday event or a Sunday event or what have you.
Yeah.
But I think that sticks to things like Anthony says, like CCO and Red, White, and Clix. I don't think I'd be as interested in that as like a serious format at like Nats or Worlds.
Yeah.
Personally.
So yeah, I found the restrictions on the build. This makes it really crazy. So it is 200 points per player. Silver Age.
Oh gosh.
Extreme Highlander.
Okay.
No sideline.
I like no sideline.
And if an element would be added to the sideline during the game, instead it's removed and not scored. The force can have any number of commons, any number of uncommons, any number of rares. You can have team up cards and alternate cards. No tarot cards. And force is both people together for this. 3 standard terrain, no effect terrain or special objects.
Mm-hmm.
You can only have 1 gold rarity. So 1 super rare.
Between both?
Between both.
Okay.
The force was defined as, a team is comprised of 2 players, who each field 1 force. So, actually, no, sorry, you get a super rare each.
Okay.
And then you can have a maximum of one character with a point value of 1 or more that is either bronze rarity, so Chaser LE, or Iconics, or Prime.
I like this. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like this is.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun.
You get one super rare, one Prime or Chase, and then everything else has to be commons, uncommons, rares.
Yeah, I like that.
And you only get one equipment.
For the whole team or each?
Each.
Each, okay.
And it's Silver Age,
Yeah.
so you have some good equipment.
I think that's fun. I would love to play that.
I would love to play that.
This format's great.
Yeah, let's bring that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Who wants to be my friend? I don't know if Daniel probably won't pick me. So
I got dibs on Tri-Sentinel.
Oh, I'm not playing with you, Nick.
Perfect.
God.
Oh man.
Tri-Sentinel.
So that format's gonna. So it's. I think the question is, where's it going? Like, where do we think it slots in? I think it's a side event at Worlds. I don't think it's ever a main event. I think you guys said that.
Yeah.
But like at CCO, I think it could be like. I know they did last year that Prince and Pauper thing.
Yeah, I think that would be
apples and
perfect in that
oranges.
slot. Yeah.
I think this is way better for that slot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's its purpose because it's coming from them is to
Mm-hmm.
replace that format, and I think that's perfect. You know, it's a good opening event. So like we have that crazy sealed event at Rock Cup
Mm-hmm.
the first night. Could even replace like the one of the sealed days.
But I mean, like, you get to play with your buddy. Like, so you get to play with your buddy, and you're like, there's times where, like, you may not remember, like, and your buddy's like, hey, remember sidestep with that person. Like, you can, like, talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you have someone that's really, knowledgeable, and they're like, hey, they're going to help you out, or you kind of, like, think of things, or like, hey, I'm going to move over here, you move, like, it's going to make for, like, just great conversation. Like,
and sometimes you don't have like two other people with you. You know, if you're new and like just like when I first started playing, it was just me and Costello.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'd been nice to have a 2-player format where you were a team.
Yeah.
We didn't have
they
that.
used to do 2-player battle royales. Like they used to do team battle royales, and Gail and I played in one. And we had a blast. And then we were early on in our learning Heroclix. So, but it was fun because we both got to play with each other and talk and learn, and so huh. All right.
And then our very last question, which is 3 questions. What are you hoping to see events scaled wise in 2026? Anything new and different? And any improvements you want to see to any existing events?
I think for me, I enjoyed the last year, like total event wise. I don't think anything really needs changed. I think with WizKids and their team and their new staff and Ryan and the things they do and have been improving on, I think it's the most fun I've ever had in Clix.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think everything they're doing is an improvement on what they did, prior. So
we're at a really good cadence right
I
now.
agree. Yeah, it's just stocks are climbing.
Yeah.
We have 4. I would consider 4 major events now.
Mm-hmm.
When you count the red, white, and Clix. So you got your CCO, your Heroclix for Huntingtons, your Worlds, and your red, white, and Clix, and then you also have nationals in the middle there. So I guess you have 5 now.
Mm-hmm.
We had Adepticon.
Adepticon
had 6.
Yeah. So like every couple months, you've got a big event now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's perfect. Maybe, they do tend to lean, Midwest and East. So maybe for our friends on the other side, but they're, California has this new series they've been running this year that we didn't talk about, but I can't think of the name off the top of my head.
It's not Majestics anymore. It's
Clix League West.
Clix League West. That's it. Yep.
I know
so
that's
they're running
always
that out there.
Yeah, that's always the problem. Like you hear about people like, "Oh, I live out west. I don't get to really participate in a lot of the Midwest stuff." No.
Yeah. So maybe, I mean, we're seeing a great healthy game right now with all these events out there. Maybe they need some more.
I think WizKids should get with the guys in Vegas, and they should have a Vegas event.
Yep.
Make that your, centralized West-leaning CCO or Adepticon or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yep. They just need something out there to help them too. Yep. Agree.
Flights that are cheap from nearly anywhere.
Yes.
Plenty of places to stay, plenty of things to do.
I have to say that I really enjoyed. They're getting better with communication. I mean, we already know Rock Cup, and that's huge. Now, like, we're excited that it's going back to Nashville.
I'm pretty happy about it.
And like being able to know in November that when Rock Cup is huge. And I think WizKids is getting better of just communicating more and more, and I think it's because we've had such great turnout, and they see like we want to play the game. Like we're not. I know we complain a lot about Beetlejuice and Perdegaton and all the pieces that we think are broken and Tri-Sentinel and stuff, but like we want to still play the game. So give us events. So it's nice to see that they're doing more and more for us. And I think price support has been great. I mean, it's obviously gotten better over the past 2 years. So I think that has, something to say about where we should see scale-wise in 2026. Is just keep giving us events to play and make it enticing for us to play. Bring out new LEs more. We want the new stuff. We want the good stuff.
I think all the sets they've been putting out are, I don't know, just fun.
Yeah.
I think keep on doing what they're doing. I mean, you can critique and there are issues and things they could fix, but for the most part, I think everyone's happy with nearly everything. So,
yeah. And I think the thing
I don't know.
is LEs are fine. I think LEs are great, but I think after the first, after the first, 3 months in LEs out, like it's kind of like dead in the water, everybody has fled the market. But it's almost like, I think if I was going to play a tournament, I'd rather play for product. I would probably play for boosters,
Yeah, I agree.
And I mean, I may win 2 boosters and pull rares, but I like to take my chance on that. I'd rather get 2 boosters and pull rares than get a John Cena.
Well, I was gonna go, back in time again there. We used to have monthly OP kits that was pricing, right? So, we have 6 major events right now. What if they found a way to do quarterly LE pricing? So, your first 3 months, if there's an event in those 3 months, you kind of know what your LEs are, and then they change, so you don't end up with 47 the Zombie Scarlet Witches or whatever.
I mean, you guys didn't play back in the day, right? When every week there was a new LE.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Okay. That was one of my favorite things. Every store got 2, one for Fellowship, one for First. You buy a booster, you pay to get in, you get your random whoever character, following weekend, something new.
Yep.
Yeah, they used to do
for
that.
me, that was a blast.
Now they just have play-at-home kits, you know? Because, I mean, the
True.
thing is like the LEs typically weren't great in those things. You wanted the map. You wanted to play for the map. Like, you wanted to get your paper map, and because that was the only way to get maps. But now it's just, I can just buy
so many maps.
You know? So, anyway.
I mean, some products always a hit, too.
Yeah. Any improvements you want to see in existing events? I would advocate for earlier start time, and we start on time. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I get it when they're like, okay, we're going to start at 9, but then it turns into 10 o'clock, and we're still not doing it until 10:30. Now it's like, we should be like, registrations opens up at 7:30. 8:30 we're having a player meeting, and we're going to have pairings up at 8:45, 9 o'clock. Like,
Agree.
So,
and
no waiting on people. No, like, oh, they're coming. They're not here.
Yeah.
Like,
if one of your locals is 25 minutes late, and they're showing up, and you as a judge or whomever is okay waiting on them when everyone else is ready to play, I think there should be more of a punishment. If you're 30 minutes late to an event, you're 30 minutes late to an event.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Being someone who's there on time or early, sitting there waiting, 40 minutes after on paper start time to actually play.
And I think
that's not fun.
We have a great system now, HC units, that can handle the load of players, and like, you make it a goal. Like, if you know that you're going to have an event with 100 plus players, it is priority. Like, when you register, you're saying, I am Sam Powell. My team is now in HC units. I'm ready to go. Like, so when it gets to time where like the cutoff for registration, like, you have to just kind of communicate to players, like, you have to be pre-registered by, like, this time. If you are not registered with your team in, you're not playing, or you take a first round loss. Like,
that's the thing. Like, give them a first round loss, move on.
Stick to it.
It's one of those, like, gosh, we just run into, like, we got a higher attendance of things. We're having to do 5-6 rounds and then top cut. And then you if you want to break for a like a lunch break or anything, and in between rounds, I think it's getting better with in between rounds. But then I noticed that, like, whenever you start running later in the day, that's when you sit down, like, against your opponent, you don't even have time to roll initiative. They're like, okay, round 5 starts now. And you're like, I haven't even set my pieces out.
And it's because everything they did at the beginning of the day not being
efficient at the beginning of the day. Now they're pushing us to be, we don't get as much play time. I'm like, they got to work on that a little better.
Yeah. I think that's hit the nail on the head there.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Like, set the start time.
Stick with it.
You have the player meeting, or even, no, back a step. Know how many rounds there are going to be, that morning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how many people are pre-registered, so around how many rounds it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if you're going to have a break, tell everybody when the break is going to be before round 1 starts.
Yeah.
Actually do it. If we told people we're getting a break, then they're planning on that.
And that's why, I mean, I also like going to events where it's like, hey, we know that you guys travel. We have this lunch option that if you give us, $10-15, we're going to have lunch catered in, and it's here. You don't have to go anywhere. Mm-hmm. I'm down for that.
Yep.
Like, I'm hoping, like, Howard does that. Like, he's going to be at a hotel. He can have things catered, and, like, hey, lunch is over there. We're going to have it from 12 to 1. And, like, it's $15 a person. Like, people will eat it.
And they could offer it as a package like they did for the gaming thing this past time.
Yeah. Because it's... Yeah.
Which would help him with planning the food up front.
That would be a plus. I know for like our, for Kentucky States, I mean, Daniel will be like, hey, I'm going to order pizzas. And you kind of eat in between your rounds, eat a couple pieces of pizza and then we keep going.
Yep.
Like, sometimes it's like when you go in between like round 2 and 3 and you're like, okay, we're all taking an hour and 15-minute break. And you're like, man, it kind of like breaks my mojo up, like I've got going with my team and now I have to take this break. And so I don't know. We can talk about this for like hours and hours and hours, but it's getting late. Again,
just one thing about the break. If you're taking a break, don't post the pairings until you come back from the break.
Yes.
I don't
know. I'm the other way.
I don't know how many times I've seen you post the pairings, you take the break, and then 8 people sit around one guy to try to help him figure out how to beat your team.
Oh, always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just like, don't do that.
Well, especially now with HC units, because you can see your whole opponent's team.
Exactly.
You don't have to wait for a build sheet. You can kind of see like, okay, this is what they have on their sideline. This is what you're going to do. And you can go, I can go to Daniel and be like, hey, how help me figure out how I'm going to beat this,
Just don't post the pairings. Just keep it
Don't
just
post
like every
pairings.
other round. You find out 2 minutes before you're playing.
Well, and that's when they're just like, and then again, that goes back to, hey, we're going to break from 12 to 1. At 12:50, pairings will be posted. The round's going to start.
Yeah,
close
perfect.
to 1.
That's it. That makes perfect sense.
So you have to be. I think it's just clear communication and setting the standards and holding to those standards. And I know it's hard when you're trying to like herd a bunch of like, it's almost like herding cats. Sometimes when you have like a ton of men in a big room and you're like trying to like, hey, we all got a formulated plan, but like, I think if you were to poll everybody, I think a consensus would be like, we would really like to start on time. Stop taking time away from our matches at the end because the negligence of what happened between 7 and 9 o'clock.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. Well, we can go ahead, TJ.
No, just agreeing.
Anyway, let's kind of end on a good note here. I just want to say real quick, shameless plug, if you liked what you're hearing today on the Sudden Death podcast, we love the support as a Patreon. Check us out at patreon.com/clixedoff. $5 and above gets entered into an exclusive Discord server where you can participate in Heroclix strategy, tactics, and discussion with the guys. I know there's been a lot of funny videos posted in there. So we appreciate everybody that supports the show and supports Clixed Off. We can't do this without you. So thanks guys for being on. I'm super happy we did a show and didn't wait 6 months. So we are 2 for 2 here. We keep on it going. So if I don't get to talk or see anybody, happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Everybody enjoy their family, be safe, don't do anything you're not supposed to do, be responsible. So, let's go with final thoughts, last thoughts, final words.
TJ, you go first.
Phew. Let's bring Professor X into the meta.
Oh, please.
What? And from left field, here comes TJ with Professor X.
He's been on my screen the whole time. So he's been in an intrusive thought this whole time.
Okay.
That's
He
perfect.
sees through walls. He's 12 attack, mind control. He's my guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What you got, Nick?
Have fun. It's supposed to be fun. Stop forgetting that.
That's very true. It is a game. We play a game.
It is. You pay to have fun.
Yes. I think I'll kind of grow on Nick's thing is, just have fun and hope you pull that Loki.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for listening, and you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving.